I know it's funny, January 1st, I still have the Christmas tree up, but here we go. Part 3 of XBMC Media Box. Now, first off, I'm new to making channels, so please bear with me. I've never made tutorial videos before, and I only have two hands. So I have to kind of do things with the remote in one hand and the other. So we're on the videos. This is where all your important stuff is, although you will have options of music. I play around in there once in a while, but most of the stuff you'll need to know is videos. And the one important thing is just make sure in your system info that you are connected. Look up there and make sure you got an IP address. If you don't, it's not going to work. When I send you the box, everything should be running. You shouldn't need any problems. Plug and play. So let's go down to ice films. Look for some TV. So as you can see, once you make favorites, they end up in there. There's TV shows, movies, music, stand-up comedy. A lot of times I'll do search, okay, or I'll go to most popular. So for instance, let's go to TV shows. Let's go to what's popular. From here you can make your playlist. It's really easy. You know, Big Bang Theory. You want to save it, push C on your keyboard, and menu pops up. You go down to add to ice favorites. Now that is in your favorites. So that's an easy way to get a favorites list. You go through your popular. If you don't see it in popular, get out of there. Go to highly rated, latest releases. So we'll just try highly rated for a sec. As you can see, it's loading down there. So here's all the highly rated stuff, you know, and that comes up. So if there's stuff in there you like Sopranos, for instance, let's do a favorite of that. You can always unmark your favorites too, by the way, but add ice favorites. So we'll go back to favorites now. Go up to favorites. Now I'm going to have two more in there. I had four in there before. So let's go to Big Bang Theory. Okay, now that's going to show you every season, pretty much, every episode and every season. So let's go to the latest, season 7. It's going to show you up to the last episode, and they're all in HD. So let's now go down to the Cooper extraction. Again, I only have two hands, so trying to hold the remote in one hand and my phone in the other. Now, what else can I say while we're waiting? So now you'll get your list of sources again. And if you look here, I'll go up. This one has 21 sources, a bunch of DVDs and HDs. I always go with the HDs, start from the top down. Some sources will ask for a password. Or not a password, just some sort of phrase. As you can see, it's loading here. I'll show you that phrase. When it pops up, it's easy. You'll get a pop-up and a box to put it in. You put that phrase in the box and away she goes. Again, there is no commercials. Some sites load faster than others. Once the site's loaded, what you're looking for at the top, you're going to see a little buffering window. If that starts off right away, you're golden. So now it's going to probably go from here to the black screen. There's the box I'm talking about. Usually if that goes away in 5 seconds or less, you got a good stream. So it's not going away. So while it's still trying to buffer and load, push your back button. And we're going to try that again, a different source. I shouldn't have backed out that far. Let's go down to 180. I do believe 180 is one of the ones that asks for the password or the text phrase. There we go. Route 1. Let's see how fast I can type. No. left-hand typer, not very good. R-O-U-T-E, root 1, O-N-E, click enter. Now it's loading. As you can see, it's loading up the title in the bottom, comes up at the top, and it went away. So we got a good stream. As you can see, high def, great quality, no glitching. So while I'm doing that, we'll get out of here. Sometimes when you get into the menu, it does want to pause. So I just hit P for pause right now. Bring that up. Get out of here, get out of here. Let's go to mashup. I like mashup. Mashup is great. It's got some neat stuff in there. So I usually go to featured or live. Featured tells me what's up and about. Now there's a copy of Lone Survivor. That's a screener, so it's a good copy. How you can tell is click your OK button, load it up. If you see screener, that means somebody's got a hold of a DVD or a Blu-ray and burned off that. Sometimes promotional DVDs or Blu-rays come out to certain airline companies. Las Vegas, cam copy, watched it, it was good. American Hustle, cam copy. Now we got Walking with Dinosaurs. The Hobbit, I went in there. When it first came out, it was a cam copy. Now it's a screener. So let's go to screener. Try that one. Again, I start from the first sources. Sometimes you'll get a little red box error. Sometimes you won't. Mashup usually takes a little slower. It loads up faster. Look at the quality on that. For live sports, I used to go to Sports Devil. I found a live stream and mashup. In the live streams, if you go down and you go to K1M05 streams, this guy's got some good sports streams. So the other night, after probably an hour and a half, I found this on a forum. I went in here and looked, and the UFC was in HD. So we'll go in there. They're not going to have it, obviously, but we'll say their NHL network, okay? Most guys have this stuff coming in standard def or 480. Look at that. That's nice. Picture quality, loads up fast. Bada boom, bada bing. Let's get out of this one now. We'll go over to one channel. We were in Ice Films first, then we went to Mashup. Now we'll go over to one channel. One channel is standard def, more or less. Let's go to TV shows. See what we got in favorites, because I'm re-putting my favorites together again. So let's go, say, South Park. So let's go to the last season, the last episode. At the side, it loads different pictures sometimes, screenshot from the show. Now you got different sources. Sometimes these will come up in yellow. If they do, click the yellow one first. If not, hit one that has a high number of views. So one of these two. I'm going to try Gorilla first. There we go, loaded, working. Like I said, once it's loaded with no commercials. Now I'll bring up the text at the top here. As you can see, 21 minutes here. Let's try this. There we go. As you can see, it's a 21 minute, 41 second segment coming in standard def. Looks pretty good though. A lot of times one channel will load faster because it's standard def, but if you get a good source in Ice Films or Mashup, you're rocking. So there's part 3 of how to use the media boxes. Like Like I said, they'll come pre-stocked with all the software, pretty much what you see on your screen. Maybe a little different if better things come out. And yeah, there you go. I hope I was a good teacher. Enjoy. Feel free to leave feedback and let me know what you think. Cheers, and again, Happy New Year.